I need it, right?
My heart online. Was I blind? Or too afraid to find that you change your mind from sleepless nights? Was I part of your design? Or push me till I broke alone? No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just see when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind and talks my heart online.
Just over an hour away from Richmond Raceway lies the Langley Air Force Base and a NASA research center. But right next door to both is Langley Speedway, a 4/10 of a mile short track known for having minimal banking and tight racing. And these drivers have to negotiate both the track and each other if they want to have even a small chance at winning tonight's race. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Green Flag Racing Network. My name is Chris Jaraska, Robert McKay alongside as always. Christopher Shepard won last week at Rockingham, and that 19 car has been bad fast all season.
Exactly. Looks like he's trying to make it happen once again, putting that 19 currently on pole position. Devin Lyons not able to make a qualifying lap with just about 2 minutes to go left in practice as we look, or qualifying, as we look over here on the track. And it may be another Christopher Shepard night, but Roska, with the randomizer, do you think that someone is going to be able to kind of just hold their own for 50 laps and maybe do a little bit of defense? Or do you think that Christopher Shepard is going to find his way up to the front?
Well, that was kind of a topic we had last week at Rockingham. With the randomizer, we had Christopher Shepard go towards the back, and he worked his way up towards the front and won the race. So obviously, different kind of track. That was a 1 mile, almost super speedway in these street stocks. This 4/10 of a mile short track, got to use the bumpers, very flat. So similar situations, but different tracks. So I honestly don't know. It's going to be up to Christopher basically to figure out how often he wants to use the bumper to get around here. And that's kind of what you have to do, is either use the bumper or wait for a mistake.
Yeah, and that's going to be the name of the game tonight. It's just not making mistakes, right? Actually, I thought everyone made their lap, but apparently not. Sam Horst beats Christopher Shepard, and he slides on pole. Where did he come from?
I think that's the first time we've heard that name.
Let's see, here's the replay. Let's see here. Let's see this lap. That must have been...
All right, that will conclude qualifying. Everybody send your pit stalls. Fast time to 6.66 and Hurst 16.485. All right, stand by. We're going to do the redraw. We'll go from the fast qualifier to the 8.
All right, and as we wait for the randomizer to happen, surely time these things better. Rosca, now that Sam Horst outqualified Christopher Shepard, how do you think this race is going to play out?
That's well, it's a very different track than what we saw last week at Rockingham. Last week at Rockingham, mile track, so basically a super speedway with all that banking you had. We had multiple grooves, actually. We had a couple cars kind of experimenting with that outside line, but that bottom was still very much dominant. And now we come here, 0.4 of a mile, so more than half as small. Or less than half as big. It's a better way to say it. Less than half as big. And you're noticing from this camera angle, there's no banking. I think officially it's listed as about 11 degrees of banking, which is right around what Martinsville is. So very minimal banking. The bottom, very much the only groove around this track. You can see all the tire tracks, all the rubber built up around the bottom. And I expect drivers to start trying to use the apron as well to try and help the car rotate and get a little bit more speed, a little bit more rotation out of the corners. And with Rockingham last week, we saw quite a bit of draft effect. Somehow. I don't know how we got these cars up to that fast enough to use draft, but that's what we saw last week, was kind of a bit of that draft. Drivers working together, getting those runs. And now you kind of have almost the complete opposite. You have to kind of use the bumper a little bit or just wait for a mistake.
Yeah, and as you said, going back to what you were saying about Rockingham, we are back to what we typically have been racing on, right? The last 2 weeks we've gone to kind of interesting tracks, and I feel like it may throw off some of these drivers being just back on a normal local short track. So I definitely think we're going to see a little bit of slip-ups tonight. We got 11 cars on the field. So yeah, I definitely think that we're gonna see some mistakes from drivers we don't typically see mistakes from, like Christopher Shepard, and that might give an opportunity like a Sam Horst to kind of slip away with one. Yeah,
and that's kind of, we saw something like that last week at Rockingham. It was Christopher Shepard was kind of, he was making mistakes, but he was making small enough mistakes where he could still have the lead. And Brad Nelson in that 33 was coming fast, and a couple more laps, and maybe we would have had a decent fight for the finish. So definitely, there's very much chances for drivers to make mistakes and capitalize on that, even if you're someone like Christopher Shepard or Sam Horst who's really fast. It doesn't stop you from making mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's only one way to find out tonight. The race is about to commence. So, Rosca, let's take a look through that starting grid, shall we?
As Sam Horst surprised us both, putting that number 6 car on pole position. Christopher Shepard, someone we talked to in the pre-race show about, he starts second. Adam Holston, Dylan Brumley makes up row number 2. Adam Holston's won a couple of these races so far this season. Brandon Willard, Justin Miller, 2 drivers looking to make their looking for their first win, making up row number 3. Caleb Hunt and Todd Mouse, a new driver to this series, making up row number 4.
Like the Dale throwback.
It's a good paint scheme.
Speaking
Dave Billings,
throwbacks.
Kevin Lyons making up row number 5. And that Rainbow Warrior scheme looks rather well used. Brad Nelson, row in position number 11, by himself.
Yeah, I don't know why I said 90s throwbacks. The Dale scheme was from the 80s. Oopsie. Field coming around, turn 3 and 4. Pace car dives off into pit road. The field making their way to Barney, or never mind.
These 4/10 of a mile short tracks, they have 2 pace laps because it's such a small track. You have to make sure everyone gets up to speed and gets lined up. You have 2 laps around this track.
I keep forgetting that. All right, the field is set. Brandon Willard getting the long stick and making his way up to pole. Christopher Shepard getting the short stick there. He'll find his way at 6th. As the green flag flies, we're racing at Langley. Great start there by the 99. Getting ahead there of the 17 and the 95. Justin Miller also searching for his first win. Brandon Willard came so close to his first victory last week at Rockingham. He's looking to make it count here at Langley and secure that first win of the season.
One thing I've noticed already, that 17 car goes around, and he gets hit hard by Devin Lyons.
You were saying?
I was gonna say that Dylan Brumley, that 17 car, before he took his wild ride, I noticed him using the apron in turns 3 and 4 on that first lap, which is something I mentioned in the pre-race show. And that 24 car is hurt.
Yeah, missing a front bumper. Let's take a look at the replay and break down what happens here. Alright, this is with Devin Leon here coming through. Turns 3 and 4.
Brumley gets turned in front, and Lyons gets, 24 gets loose. He's up off of that groove. He's in the gray. So not as much traction. You see him kind of just lose it.
Alright, let's just see what happens here with... Oh, he gets loose too.
Oh, Brumley gets loose as well.
Yeah, just kind of wrong place, wrong time there for the 24 as he goes off-roading.
Yeah. These aren't the trophy trucks.
I don't think
But that's one thing that you have to kind of be wary about when you use that apron on this track is, yes, there's not a lot of banking, only 11 degrees, and it's very, very hard to see it and feel it in the car. But the apron is flat, the apron is level, and even that little bit of difference is enough to unsettle the car, which can be good if you're trying to get the car to rotate, but sometimes with what we just saw, it can help the car kind of over-rotate and get loose.
Yeah, exactly, and I feel like that's going to be themed tonight. A lot of cars are getting loose. I saw that in practice. I don't know if you noticed that, Roska, but in practice, a lot of cars were getting loose, a little bit more than you normally see in a practice session here at a short track.
I was noticing that as well, but another thing I was noticing was it was bright, sunny outside during practice, which means hotter track temperatures. Now the sun is going down. I think it's, yeah, we're in twilight right now. The sun just went down. Lights are on. Cooler temperatures. There's clouds in the air and cooler temperatures. More grip. Green flag flies. Brandon Willard retains his lead. Sam Horst in second.
Yeah, here comes Sam Horster at the bottom, clipping the grass a little bit. He was back fast in practice. Looking to translate that to a win tonight here at Langley. Single file throughout the field. As the 33 goes around. Caution out once again. 33
Justin
involved.
Miller. Justin Miller goes for his slide, and I'm surprised no one hit him as bad. No one hit him that bad.
I know you were talking. Look at that damage to the 33. That's a toast race car.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oof.
Well, what I was saying was they only hit his front bumper and rear bumper. No one like hit him like directly in the side, which is what I was surprised at, because that 95 of Justin Miller was not in a very comfortable position right there off the exit of 4.
Yeah, so this involved the other 33. That is
The 95 of Justin Miller. And he just gets loose on his own. I think
Yeah, he
a little bit of
does.
help from that 0-2 of Adam Holstein. And that's not a very comfortable spot to be sideways, especially driver's side first.
Yeah, let's ride on board here with the 17. On board the roll bar. Actually, let's ride on board the nose. So you can see, oh, no, that was not the 17. My mistake. That was the 9 of Todd Moust. Nowhere to go. Clips him, which then sends the 33 up into the 33. Let's ride on board here with the 33 of Brad Nelson.
Dylan Brumley out of the race already.
Yeah, nowhere to go there for that 33. Is he still on as the 33 is off track, I believe?
Yep. Brad Nelson in pit road getting repairs. Dylan Brumley is unfortunately done for the afternoon. I had high hopes for that 17. He was one of the first to start experimenting with running the apron. But unfortunately not how he wants this day to end.
Yeah, and remember,
We're
folks,
doubled up.
something to remember, though, is the caution laps do not count. So that could make this race either very long or not really affected at all. And at this rate, it's going to be very long. Let's hope that changes. Those pace car pulls off here. We take the green once again at Langley.
Brandon Willard goes. Sam Horst in line. Adam Holston moves up to 3rd.
Got a Hornet's Nest back here. 19 under attack there by, I believe that's a 19 of Christopher Shepard. Here comes the 9 of Todd Moust. Down the inside. And he gets the position done as Brandon Willard sets the fastest lap. And Sam Horst takes the lead. Oh, wait, no. What? Something terribly wrong with Brandon Willard. What? Sam Horst sets the fastest lap. I am very confused right now.
I am as well. Oh, Todd Moust around off 4, caution.
Well, that gives us a chance to look at what happened. Okay, let's see here.
Oh, he uses the apron off of 2 track, lap 6. And
rookie mistake. Saves it. Rookie mistake. Alright, let's see what happened here.
That was a good save.
Yeah, it was a great save. But with the 9 of Todd Moust, I bet he just gets loose.
Off 3rd, 4, gets loose.
Oh, that was close.
Practice. Yeah, same spot that the Justin Miller went around, but thankfully everyone avoided it. But that's crazy. 2 incidents in the same corner, both started similarly, and they both end with the cars sitting in similar spots.
Yeah, now remember, folks, this race is 75 laps because it's a smaller track. We still have a lot of racing to go here at Langley. Adam Olsen now has the fastest lap. Let's see, let's manually pull up the fastest lap here. 16.7. Don't you dare.
Don't I dare what?
Thought you were going to make a 6.7 joke.
No.
Good, you're not immature. Lights on the pace car still on. We're still pacing around here at Langley. Rosca, do you think that the 99 of Brandon Willard is going to be able to make it back up through the field, or do you think that might have cost him the race?
It's tough to say. We've been to races where Brandon Willard has been one of the fastest drivers, and we've had races where Brandon Willard was just logging laps in the back, trying to get a good points finish. So I don't know. Brandon Willard's been fast this race. He won the randomizer and has been kind of capitalizing off of that. But now we get to see Brandon in traffic, and we've had some races where he's knifed his way through the field, and some races where he's bided his time and got a good points finish. So I don't know. Coin flip, honestly.
It's going to be interesting, that's for sure, seeing, because again, you're right, he has been kind of up and down like a roller coaster all season long. Pull up the points here in a minute. Pace car pulls off. The 6 leads us to green for the first time, and we're back racing here at Langley.
Sam Horst, Adam Holston, single file, Christopher Shepard, and Dave Billings side by side.
Whoa! Oh!
Big
hit
hits
for the 99.
Devin Lyons I think he got tight going 3 wide in the middle. Brandon Willard got the short end of the stick right there. As we single file out, we stay green.
Brandon Willard will not be happy about that. He dives deep and doors him, coming up through the corner, and makes it past. Brandon Willard up to 8th.
Tempers flaring. Common for short track racing. Sam Horst now getting his first laps led tonight.
Devin Lyons has had just a really tough season so far in both the late model stocks and the late models. So it's unfortunate to see him struggling this hard around this track, and just overall in this season, hopefully he can kind of have a good turnaround.
Yeah, and kudos to Devin Lyons, right? A lot of drivers would have all this struggle as Sam Horst sets the fastest lap again. A lot of drivers would have even half as much struggling as Devin Lyons had, and they would have quit. They would have been like, hey, maybe this isn't for me. Devin Lyons keeps coming back. He is one of the few drivers who has shown up to every race so far this season. He keeps coming back. And that's something I'm proud of Devin for coming back despite all of the hardships, all the struggling he's had this season. He keeps showing up.
Yeah, exactly. And looking now, pulling up just some of the information, he's been struggling. Devin Lyons was issued 2 penalty points at Lanier just 2 weeks ago. As the caution comes out,
Todd Moust off of turn 4 gets loose yet again.
He's got a black flag.
May have spun it into pit road.
He may have. He's also issued an EOL. Brandon Willard coming down pit road. See exactly what happened here. Gets loose, coming out of 4 again. Caution comes out. Now, taking a look at the points here after Rockingham Speedway. Devin Lyons sits. Drumroll please as they try to find it. He sits 9th in points out of 27 drivers. Again, purely because he's shown up to all of the races. He sits at a respectable 344 points, 177 behind the leader, and he's even led a lap.
Devin Lyons has led a lap?
apparently, according to Sim Racer Hub. Your current leader in the points only by 7 is Adam Holston, who is currently sitting in the 3rd position. Now, something to note. I'm going to try to pull him up here. Adam Holston here sitting in the 3rd position as the lights on the pace car are out. Christopher Shepard is just 7 points behind him. So that could be interesting.
Battle for the points lead.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, that's for sure.
You didn't hear it, but I was clapping for Devin Lyons leading a lap. Kudos to Devin for that.
That's a pace car.
Back green. Sam Horst gets the jump around the outside. Adam Holston falls in line, side by side for 2nd. Oh, we live somehow.
Speaking of Devin Lyons, he's one of the drivers here who are the only drivers 2 wide. So he makes contact with the 99, and around the 99 goes.
Oh, what a hit!
Reminds me of a wreck that just happened at Nashville Fairgrounds. Funnily enough, in the street stocks, or in the street stocks.
Devin Lyons and Brandon Willard, those two have been going at it for laps. Now, those two are not fans of each other tonight, but what a spectacular wreck!
I love. Yeah, you see him just battling here, coming out of 4, and just makes contact with 99, hooks him, and straight into the wall he goes.
Yeah, that contact sends him spinning towards the inside, and he hits the end of that concrete wall, and that he basically uses it like a ramp.
Yeah, watch it here on this cam. It's a really good cam to kind of see what happens. See him make contact, 99 goes around, and hello there.
Would you like to see my undercarriage?
See, this is in slow motion. You see him. He's still aiming for the wall, which is weird if you pay attention to his hands. Doesn't seem... Oh, now he steers. And a hard impact with the wall. That's the engine bay. Hope our cameraman's okay. And up
You think we put a camera? You think we put a cameraman right there? We just put a tripod on top of the wall and hope it stayed.
This is very cinematic.
Well, that's tech inspection done for the 24. Just look at the camera.
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, so the race control will definitely be looking at this. You see him just continue to steer. And then just... Yeah. So you see him, he makes contact here, and he still steers into him, hooks him, and then steers right into the wall. That'll definitely be something I think race control will look at. Roska, as an official yourself in another league, what is your kind of take on that? Like, if you were race control, what would your verdict be on that?
Well, it's rough because obviously we can't like look into Devin's head and be like, "Hey, we can't like read his mind. Like, did he do this intentional? Was it just an accident?" We have to go off of his actions. As we go back underway, Sam Horst, Adam Holston go single file yet again. Dave Billings working the inside of Christopher Shepard. What we kind of look at is we have to look at inputs. You have to look at the steering. We look at the revs of the engine. See, kind of have to estimate what he's trying to do, and based on that, I don't know. We've seen Devin Lyons be someone who's struggled with kind of controlling their car. He's been towards the back of the field this entire season. So honestly, I don't know. We also take into account like the beating and banging he did with Brandon Willard for earlier in the race. Take that into account, and we also take into account previous incidences in previous races in the same series. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, and this isn't my league, and I'm not an official here, so I'm not gonna say one way or the other. But you kind of have to take in all the information you're given and output a judgment, whether it's a suspension, a end of line penalty, you start the race at the tail end of the field next week, or a drive-through penalty starting the week, or even points. All depends on what the league admins see fit. As we have a three-way battle here between Todd Mouse, Justin Miller, and Brandon Willard. All three of these drivers have been involved in at least one accident, and they are still only 3 seconds back of the leader.
Yeah, speaking of the leader, Sam Horst on another level tonight, 7/10 away, trying to win on debut, which is something we don't commonly see here.
Adam Holston goes high. What is this? Dave Billings, Christopher Shepard makes the move. I think Adam Holston missed his braking zone going into turn 3.
I think he did too. Goes high. The 14, the 19, take advantage of that and dive down low as you see Brandon Willard kind of falling back a little bit. Now the battle between the 33 and the 9. This is Justin Miller and Todd Moust.
Almost the bumper. Here he comes. Justin Miller goes around off the nose of Todd Moust. We have a spin and a caution. Brandon Willard involved as well. Brad Nelson goes off track trying to avoid. Here's the contact. I knew something was going on. Todd Mouse pokes his nose in there. Justin Miller goes around.
95 just gets... Yeah,
Brandon Willard to that 99 spins trying to avoid, and there's Brad Nelson. Oh, I didn't see this.
Oof. Even more damage for that 99 machine, who's already very banged up.
Justin Miller not pleased with Todd Moust.
Update on Devin Lyon, the driver of the 24. He is out.
Out?
Yes, sir, out.
Go back, go to the camera of Justin Miller. Focus on Justin Miller and Todd Mouse right now.
Oh, right now?
Yeah. Go back a little bit. There was some unpleasant contact. It all starts in going into turn 3 of the lap before. Catches back up to the field, and Justin Miller not too pleased.
Yeah, showing his displeasure to the 9. He's under caution. Yeah, it's just short track racing, right? I mean,
yeah, it's short track. Not to like overuse the phrase, but yes, this is short track racing. You have minimal space to make maneuvers. You sometimes have to use the bumper to make moves, and tempers are gonna flare because of it. It's a product of this style of racing.
Now, as long as it doesn't result in an incident under caution or under green, showing your displeasure is fine, right? I think it's good to try to show your displeasure and take out your frustrations in a way that doesn't affect neither you or your competitor. Now, dumping him under caution, and especially under green, that's a no-go. As the green flag rolls.
Flies. Yeah, Sam Horst. Dave Billings moves up to second. Adam Holston had that issue going into turn 3. He falls all the way back to 4th. And side by side for 5th. Caleb Hunt. Justin Miller trying to work on the outside.
Take it off-road. He's obviously frustrated. As a 33, as a 95 gets loose. Oh! We stay green. And he keeps it rolling. Single filed out once again.
Yes. What a save by Justin Miller to not hit anything with that slide. I think that damage is affecting that that 95 car, because he got loose all by himself all up on the higher line. Yes, there's no rubber up there, but that just means you have less grip to turn in. So I think that 33 is struggling, or the 95 is struggling with damage.
It can also be the tires, too. I mean, there are no tire changes, so every time he slides, it puts a spot on his tires. So it could also be his tires just kind of giving up on him here. But we still have, what, 50 laps left? 40, 50 laps left?
Yeah, just over 40 laps to go here from Langley Speedway. And we've seen plenty of action from these street stocks, but I'm excited to see these late models try and tackle this track.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, that's sure, especially because on iRacing, Langley is a free track. So I'm hoping that we'll see more drivers, some drivers coming in making some one-off starts, and that'll kind of spice up the field tonight.
Yeah, with the product that Langley provides, we're gonna see. I'm expecting we're gonna see quite a bit of the bumper being used. And Todd Mouse goes around right in front of Brad Nelson off of turn number 2. Caution flies.
It was too good to be true.
This conversation.
Take a look at the replay here and break down what happens. Lap 33 getting a... Oh, 99 gets loose. We missed this. We stayed green. This is going to be the incident with... the 9. Oh, here it is. See, the 9 just getting loose off, too.
Yep. Todd Mouse just gets loose off of 2. Brad Nelson, nowhere to go. You're full on the gas right there coming out of the corner, and you have a car spin in front of you, and you basically have one option. It's to hit him in the number.
Yeah, you see him slam on his brakes, just nowhere to go.
Right on the number, too. What a hit.
Yeah. And the driver's side number, nevertheless.
Yeah, it's very, very, nerve-wracking, to say the least. To spin driver's side first out of one of these corners, because you know all your competitors are going to be full on the throttle right there. And you're sitting driver's side first, just praying to not get hit.
Well, I think a good thing, though, is that this is iRacing. The only injury you can get is if you have too much force feedback on your wheel, right? You're not going to get...
Well, that's a lie. You can get another type of damage. You can get ego damage as well.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about physical, not mental. You know, so...
Anyways.
In real life, that would have been a brutal hit, but luckily this is iRacing, and you don't feel pain in iRacing. Except emotional and mental pain.
You have plenty of that being a Kyle Busch fan.
Yeah. You know. I don't need to be reminded.
As we double up to go back underway, Sam Horst has taken charge after Brandon Willard's spin. Dave Billings looking to challenge on the outside. 2 Monster Energy cars to start this race, and we're back underway. Christopher Shepard won last week. He's currently sitting 4th on the inside of Adam Holston, who has 2 wins this season. So that's the points battle right there for 3rd.
The 19 needs more spots than that, though. He needs the win if he wants to take the points lead tonight. Or at least the win. I'm not sure how exactly the points work. He also needs that fastest lap point, which currently belongs to Sam Horst.
We'll see it all unwind here as Christopher Shepard tries to drive away. Brandon Willard has issues off of turn 2. We stay green. And Brandon Willard slow on the backstretch. Gets back underway. Leaders coming out of turn number 2.
A really, really unfortunate night there for Brandon Willard. He needed a turnaround night, and unfortunately, it's just not it.
Single filed out for the leaders. Sam Horst has been the name of the show since the spin earlier tonight by Brandon Willard. And he's trying to drive away from that hard-charging Dave Billings. And now Christopher Shepard right on the rear bumper of that 14 machine.
He's looking for the win, and he may get it here as he dives out of the inside of the 14. He gets the move done.
Lets him go.
Christopher Shepard up to second.
And Adam Holston wants it as well. He goes to the inside of Dave Billings.
99 loose
Contact.
again.
Brendan Willard dives to the safety of the apron. I don't think I've ever said that before.
The safety of the apron.
Yeah.
Not very safe, but sure. I'll take your word for it.
I don't know. I could say the catch fence is safe based on how many times I've been in it. Anyways. Adam Holston wants to stay right on the rear bumper of Christopher Shepard. The closer Adam Holston is to Christopher Shepard, the better the chances that Adam Holston keeps the points lead out of this race. And Sam Horst is loose. Here comes Christopher Shepard.
This is the mistakes we were talking about in the pre-race show. These mistakes are starting to happen here as the 6 gets in the wall. The 19's trying to capitalize.
No one is immune to mistakes. We've seen it last week, and we're seeing it right now. Christopher Shepard wants that lead, and he's going to probably do almost anything short of wrecking him to get it. Dave Billings lost the 2 spots around the outside, but he's still hanging tough there in 4th.
They're coming to 28 laps to go here at Langley. These 4 drivers still duking it out.
Brandon Willard on the wall off of turn number 2. We stay green. He keeps it straight. His tough day continues.
Yeah, just damage causing more wrecks here as you see get loose again. He is really fighting that race car. As Adam Holston blinks.
If you're Brandon Willard, at what point do you just accept that your car is too damaged and you just bring it to pit road and get it repaired?
For me, never, because Brad Nelson is still in the race. You know, he's 10 laps down, sure, but laps go by quickly here at Langley, especially when you're on pit road.
The gap's starting to grow between Adam Holston and Christopher Shepard. But Sam Horst still in control of this race. But Christopher Shepard not letting him get away easy.
Yeah, he is right there, ready to pounce whenever needed to, coming to 23 to go. He's waiting for a mistake by Sam Horst in the 6.
Well, we've seen plenty of mistakes by Sam Horst. He's brushed the wall a couple times off of turn number 2. Which sometimes is all you need to make the move, but Christopher Shepard hasn't capitalized on it yet. Not sure if he's waiting for the right mistake to capitalize, or if he just hasn't been close enough to make the capitalization.
Coming to 20 to go here, or 21 to go. My mistake.
But Sam Horst currently has the fastest lap, and he has a bad fast 6 car.
Oh, he does 100%. As you see, the 19 goes right on the bumper.
These 2 were fastest in qualifying. Starting 1st and 2nd, they both had to go towards the rear in the randomizer, and they've both worked their way back up towards the front. And Adam Holston, sponsored by Langley Speedway, ironically. Or unironically, I don't know. Comically sponsored by Langley. How about that?
There you go. You found the right word.
I can English very good.
Depends on who you're talking to. Coming to 18 to go. That didn't sound good. That sounded like a car on the wall.
That was Dave Billings brushing the wall off of turn number 4.
Brendan Willard about to go another lap. Down to 6 gets squirmy.
Sam Horst loose. Christopher Shepard up the inside, side by side for the lead. Adam Holston waiting for those 2 to wreck.
And Brandon Willard going off-road. As the 6 goes around!
Sam Horst, Adam Holston spins, caution flies.
A lot of off-roading tonight. The O2 also goes off-roading.
It's not off-roading, it's suspension testing.
All right, let's break down what happened.
Well, this all starts going into turn 1 coming off of 4, the final lap, the lap before. Sam Horst gets loose, Christopher Shepard goes to the inside, and Adam Holston sees an opening.
That was not an opening.
Sam Horst tries to close the door, and Adam Holston's foot was in the way. And both the door and the foot go spinning.
That's the wrong cam. Yeah, just look here how violent this is when he makes contact here. They both go around. He goes and just oof. Now, lane models are not designed to do that.
Like I said, suspension testing.
And we're interesting to see now what Sam Horst can do sitting at 6th.
Adam Holston able to keep 2nd from that.
According to the timing tower, Justin Miller, who's on pit road, is in the lead. I don't think that's right.
Your timing tower is wrong.
What makes you say that?
Justin Miller is currently 1 lap down in pit road.
According to my timing tower, he is.
Brett Millard back on the lead lap.
Getting the wave around. Maybe this is the lucky break he needed.
Christopher Shepard, Adam Holston side by side for the lead to restart this race. That's the battle for the race win and the points lead. Currently going into this race, 7-point advantage to that 0-2 car.
Pace car off.
Green flag flies. Christopher Shepard gets the launch. Adam Holston under attack by Dave Billings. Caleb Hunt, a name we haven't talked about all day since the start. Around the outside is Sam Horst.
O2 makes contact with the wall. That's Adam Holston. Here comes the 14 to the inside of Dave Billings.
That's what Christopher Shepard wants to see, the 0-2 losing positions. Sam Horst dives it in, puts the 0-2 back to 4th. And there's that cushion Christopher Shepard wants. Contact, Sam Horst tries to use the bumper on Dave Billings. He now dives to the inside. There's contact. Adam Holston to the outside. Not enough room, he backs off. Hornet's Nest, Sam Horst, Dave Billings, contact.
I saw that coming from a mile away.
Adam Holston now sticks his car in there. And Dave Billings gets the short end of the stick. He falls back.
6 getting loose all the way up the track.
Sam
Around he
Horst
goes.
around. Caution flies. Another restart.
Another one. Another one.
That has been the story of tonight's race. Caution after caution, after green flag run, after caution.
It's certainly been interesting, that's for sure. Let's bring up the replay here. I believe it was just another contact incident, but
Well, yeah, Sam Horst was stuck on the outside of both Dave Billings and Adam Holston. He gets loose. Gets Adam Holston, hits him going into the corner, and a little bit too much speed. Excellent job by Sam to not hit the wall right there.
yeah, great save. Only 12 to go here at Langley.
Woo! Alright. We've seen the top 4, Christopher Shepard, Dave Billings, Adam Holston, and Sam Horst go at it for the last 66 laps, 65 laps. Who is your one to watch?
Ooh.
You can't say all 4.
I'm going to go with Christopher Shepard. I think he has it in him. I think that he is going to come back and win this one. If it's not anybody in the top 4, I want to say the 6 of Sam Horst. He's bad fast. He's been bad fast all race long, and I think he may have what it takes to make it here to the front with only 12 to go. Roscoe, who's your one to watch?
Adam Holston in that 0-2, he's been bad fast, keeping up with Christopher Shepard and Sam Horst as this race has gone on. He hasn't been dominant in leading races, but he's been able to kind of keep the pressure on Sam Horst and Christopher Shepard, pushing them to go faster than they want to, potentially ruining their tires. Dave Billing is also in that same boat. He's been able to keep up with those two, kind of having a 4-horse race for the top spot this entire race. So those are kind of your 4 cars to watch, and they've been the 4 that have been towards the front since the drop of the green flag. The pace car pulls in. Green flag flies. Christopher Shepard goes. Adam Holston follows suit. Dave Billings stuck on the outside. And Billings gets loose. Caleb Hunt to the inside to capitalize. Dave Billings still trying to save that 14 car.
3 wide. This isn't going to end well.
That's Sam to the inside. What a power move by Sam Horst.
Reminds me of the 50 at the end of the race, the end of the late model race last week. So the 99 sends it in deep. Contact 6.
And Brandon Willard, what's the word I'm looking for?
Dives deep.
Pays him back.
Oh yeah, 9 to go.
9 to go. Sam Horst charging just like Ross Dalton in the 50 car a week ago from Richmond. But Christopher Shepard, Adam Holston, 1, 2. Spin in the back. Sam Horst, Justin Miller, Brad Nelson. Caution flies again.
And they kiss.
Smooch.
And they're
doing a #1 rule from Rocket League. And they both reverse.
So last week at Richmond, we learned how the street stocks were made. And now we're learning how the Legends cars are made.
No, last week we learned how aggressive Ross Dalton can be.
And how street stocks were made.
I hope to see Ross Dalton come back for this week. That was fun to watch.
That was fun to watch. All right, this involved the 6.
That is the 0-2. That is the 6.
Oh, the 33 just dives it in deep.
Miller dives it in deep, and Brad Nelson nowhere to go. There's a kiss to make up for it.
You see the 33 angry at... Nope, that's the wrong 33. I keep doing
95. I don't know why. Justin Miller's mad at
he's the one who floors it.
Yeah, I don't know why. Justin Miller's dove it in
Speak.
Justin Miller dove it in too hard, and he got into the 6 to cause the incident. So, short track racing frustrations come out, and you're kind of looking at it with rose-tinted glasses, like, hey, I'm not the one that could be at fault.
We haven't talked about it all night, but he's in the 3rd. Caleb Hunt, where did he come from?
Would you believe me if I said 7th?
Yes, I would, actually, because we haven't talked about him all race.
There's Caleb Hunt in that teal, white, and black 19.
The Bum Energy car. And yes, that's actually a sponsor.
It's a good-looking scheme.
I've never heard of Bum Energy.
The teal rims kind of seal the car for me. Nothing obviously can beat my personal favorite colored rims, and the ones I use in all of my paint schemes, chrome rims. But teal works good with that scheme. Christopher Shepard goes off. Adam Holston follows suit. Caleb Hunt looking for that 2nd spot underneath Adam Holston. Names
Side
are
by
hard.
side here, 7 to go, heading through turns 3 and 4. The 0-2 trying to get the leg up.
Caleb Hunt able to get the move done. Brandon Willard, where did he come from? He's up to 4th.
Yeah. Oh!
And he goes around!
You jinxed it. He gets it moving.
No
we stay
caution.
green. Coming to 5 to go.
Brandon, I'm sorry. Caleb Hunt's up to 2nd. Helping Christopher Shepard build his cushion to Adam Holson, the points leader.
Christopher Shepard starting to run away with this thing with 4 to go, but here comes Adam Holston trying to get past that Bum Energy car, which, yes, is an actual brand. I looked it up. Brandon Willard slow coming down the apron.
So that's what Christopher Shepard wants to see, a car that's not Adam Holston in his mirror. Because that's more points that's taken away from Adam Holston and a better shot at taking the points lead after this race. And Christopher Shepard comes to 2 laps to go. Brandon Willard stays on the apron, falls 1 lap down.
Let's see, he's just looking to finish this race at this point. As the 6, he gets loose.
Sam Horse saves it.
All right, Christopher Shepard, white flag in hand by Barney. 1 lap to go here, presented to you by Slim Chickens. Coming through 1 and 2. I knew he was going to be the one to beat. Got beat by the 6 and qualifying, but that didn't stop him. My one to watch. The 19 of Christopher Shepard comes out of 4, and he wins at Langley, and is now your current leader in the M&S Welding Repair Street Stock Tour points. What a race there by the 19, as Sam Horse finishes 5th.
What a race.
Oh, got the retaliation here post-race.
We got comedy, we got romance, we got all sorts of stuff in this race.
All right, let's see what happened there between.
Oh.
Oh boy, that's lap 18, I think.
That was Devin Lyons and Brandon Willard going at it.
Yeah, I don't know why that says current, but okay.
Here's Justin Miller.
He gets loose at the finish. So what did the 6 do? He just parks it, and then...
Oh, maybe frustration from...
Yep, guns in reverse.
Earlier.
All right, let's take a look at your finishing results here, presented to you by Hudson Auto Works and their late model stock tour. Take us through.
This is not Hudson Auto Works. Anyways, in the M&S Welding and Repair Street Stock Tour, Christopher Shepard goes back-to-back, winning here at Langley to continue his run of dominance, winning a week ago at Rockingham. Caleb Hunt comes back to finish 2nd. Adam Holston 3rd. Dave Billings 4th. Sam Horse crawls back to 5th. Justin Miller 6th. Brandon Willard 7th. Brad Nelson 8th. Todd Mouse, Devin Lyons, Dylan Brumley did not finish this race.
All right, now time for some top 3 interviews here at Langley Speedway. Finishing in the 3rd position is Adam Holston. Let's bring him in. Adam Holston, it's Robert McKay and Christopher Roska here in the GF4 and broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, finishing 3rd. Great day, great points day, but it may not be enough to hold off Chris Shepard for the lead. How do you feel after that one?
I'm not feeling too great. Every wreck that happened, they found a way to touch me and give me X's, and that's 5 bonus points if you get a 0X, and Chris Shepard got a 0. That really hurts me there too, so it just wasn't all that great for points for me, especially being my home track. I really want to do well.
Yeah, it definitely hurts, especially as you said, because it's your home track. Overall, though, pretty good race, putting points aside, finishing 3rd in the chaos. Before we let you go, any drivers you want to thank, sponsors, family members, etc.?
Yeah, I'll thank Caleb Hunt for the paint scheme. I'll thank y'all for broadcasting, and I'll thank John for race controlling and Mystic for putting them on.
All right, well, hopefully see you in about an hour for the late models, and hopefully your luck turns around.
Yes, sir. I'll be suited.
All right, finishing here in the second position is Caleb Hunt. Let's bring him in. Caleb Hunt, with Robert McKay and Christopher Rosca in the GL4 broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I do.
All right, finishing.
Where did you come from?
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah.
Well, I decided right in the tail end of the field, well, mid pack, I guess. Just ride. I knew there would be a couple of cautions here and there. Didn't expect that many cautions. Try to keep it clean and save a little bit of tire because I knew tires and the car would get loose later on in the run. Just basically ride until the last couple of laps and push for it, and unfortunately we came out short of second. Car was, I wouldn't say it was the best car, but it was something. It was a little fun to drive, but at the same time it wasn't.
Yeah, and especially with how many wrecks are, I know a lot of drivers got damage, which also didn't help. But again, overall, coming to rally a second before you let you go, any drivers you want to thank, sponsors, family members, etc.?
No, it's just me, myself, and not tonight, man. We gotta quickly head into the garage area and bring out the late models. Yep, I'll be going over there.
All right, well, good luck, and we'll see you then. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, winning, I believe this is, his second or third win of the season?
Second win of the season, I believe.
Coming home for a second...
Close the tab.
Coming home for a second win of the season is Christopher Shepard. Or not. Yeah, there he is. Christopher Shepard, your race winner. Do you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. What's up, buddy?
All right, coming home with the win, beating out the 6. Had some luck on your side, obviously, with Brandon Willard and the 6 there wrecking out. How do you feel after coming home with the win?
I feel really good because honestly, I feel like this is my worst track on the sim. So to get a win here, I feel really good about that.
Definitely boosts the confidence, that's for sure. Yeah, not much to say. Came from, what was it? You qualified second or third, started the race kind of 5th, and then
I believe
6th, yeah, and just came home with the win.
Yeah, I kind of, I knew it was a long race for these cars, so kind of didn't push it until right around halfway, and I think that was the key. I had a little bit more tire at the end.
Yeah, and tires are extremely important, especially when the race is that long. Well, congrats on the win. Hopefully see you in about an hour for the late model stock tour. Before we let you go, any drivers you want to thank, sponsors, family members, etc.?
Yeah, I want to thank my wife and my daughter and my parents, Tommy, Jimmy, Susan, all watching the races, and thanks, Brandon, for putting on this show.
All right, well, I'll see you in an hour. Good luck.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Of course. Well, that'll do it for us here for the Street Stocks. Join us in about an hour for the Hudson Auto Works late model stock tour. But until then, we'll see you later. Hopefully, you'll be sticking around for that race. But if not, have a good night.